Yo, what's up, agent? I'm back to you again. Today we have PvE build. I decided to try the Negotiator Dynamo build. The build is so good for heroic open world activities or mission, and for legendary mission. I'm gonna leave you now with the gameplay. I'm back to you in the end. So, let's go.
Hostile detected. Detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
What are you waiting for? Take them out. Get it over here. more shots, right?
Got a visual on it.
Being able to transport those orders loaded with things like do.
assistance.
Heads up! Hey!
An agent needs assistance.
Alright guys, let me show you the build. I'm using a technician for the extra 1 skill tier, and I'm using mechanical animal for the talent future perfection. Weapon kills grant 1 skill tier for 19 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Weapon kills at skill tier 6 grant overcharge for 15 seconds. Overcharge cooldown 90 seconds. For the mod, critical hit damage, critical hit chains, critical hit damage for the mag, extra mag. And I'm using Victor SBR 9mm. For the talent optimist, weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. For the pistol, I'm using TDI card costume with the skill extra 1 skill tier and future perfect. Alright, I'm using Ninja Back Messenger with this build, because I really like this backpack and it's amazing. For the mask, I'm using Negotiator mask. It's gonna give me 15% critical chance and 20% critical damage. Let me explain you how the gear set works. Alright, it's critical hits mark enemies for 20 seconds, up to 3 marks total. When a critical hit a marked enemy, all other marked enemies take 16% of the damage dealt. Whenever a marked enemy dies, gain 2% critical hit damage, stacking up to 20 times, or until combat ends. Alright, so you shoot three NPC, and you decide to focus one or anyone you shoot. They're all gonna take a damage, but they're gonna take 16% of that damage. Alright. Whenever every time you kill someone, he gonna give you 2 critical hit damage, and you have a stack. The max stack is 20 times. So at max stack, you're gonna get 40% critical hit damage, and that's amazing. Weapon damage, critical hit damage, and for the mod, critical hit damage. For the chest, I'm using Providence. It's gonna give me 15% headshot damage and 10% critical hit chance. Open damage, critical chains, critical damage, and critical damage for the mod. For the talent, obliterate. For the holster, I'm using Walker. It's gonna give me 5% open damage and 5% damage to armor. Open damage, critical chains, critical damage. For the knee pad, I'm using Negotiator also, open damage and crit chains. For the gloves, I'm using Negotiator, weapon damage and critical damage. For the backpack, I told you, Ninja Back Messenger. For the mod, critical damage. For the skills, like this one, it's so important with this build because it's the best with the mechanical element. You keep shoot, you keep killing enemies. It's gonna give you overcharge. When you make it for that overcharge, your shield is going to be immune. Your shield is going to be amazing. Like you can kill any group when you have overcharge or high skill tier. Your shield is going to be amazing. And for me as a solo, I was using Artificer Hive, and sometimes Defender drone, sometimes Fixer drone. But basically I'm using always Artificer. But last time I played with the group in Legendary Mission, and they die, so I decided to switch to my Reviver Hive. And it's so good with this build, you have 3 charts. And when you get more extra skill tier with the mechanical element, you're gonna get more. The build is amazing, guys. For legendary, for heroic, it's so good. You just need to use your shield because your shield is so important. Let me show you the stat. For my assault, I have 58 critical chance and almost 160 crit damage. And for my Victor, it's 60% crit chance and also 160 crit damage. And with the 40% you get from Negotiator Dilemma, my build is going to be 200 percent crit damage, and that's amazing. That's the build guide. I hope you give it a try because it's so good. It's good, really good for the team. I used it in like in legendary for the team. This build is amazing for heroic, for open world activities, and that's it, guys. I hope you give it a try, and I hope I'm gonna see you with my next video. It's going to be BVB build, so we're gonna meet there. That's it for today. Skeletor Rogue. Peace out.